time of the night, so stuff like that.
You're dating a guy, he has an ex, but they're still friends.
What kind of friend? What do you need to be friend?
So wait. So wait. So you're dating a guy, and y'all break up, but y'all break up on good terms. It's just not gonna work out. Couldn't you remain friends with him?
Yes, I'm messing with you. Yeah, you can be friends. You can be friends.
So therefore, you're dating a guy. He's friends with his ex. How do you feel? How do you feel about that?
It comes down to the trust that you have with the guy. With the trust, it really comes down to trust. Why did they break up too? Because sometimes when you look at why they broke up, then it's okay to be cool with people and them and a friend, like it's okay to be cordial. It's somebody you can say Merry Christmas to Happy New Year, but you and them don't have to be besties, and it might be for the best. So I would look back on why you broke up, or situation. Do you still have feelings for this person? Why are you still friends? What is the benefit? What value is this person adding to your life? And if it's something that I see that can make sense and it can work. But if suppose you did break up because the timing was wrong, and not because they never like each other, not because they never compatible, then there's no way they can be friends. So I think it really depends on the situation, because feelings are feelings. Feelings will come up, and you have to be honest with yourself. Some people we can't be friends with, and it is okay. We can still tell them Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, but we just can't be friends with them. Because then you're going to be in this battle where you say, but I still kind of like her, I still can, yeah.
Last question, right?
You don't want to let me go.
Last question. So, you're with that guy, great guy. Things are going great. You find out he cheated on you, and he comes and says he's sorry. And he apologized. He seems sincere. Is there any way you can forgive this guy and carry on the relationship?
I don't know. I can't honestly answer that question because I don't know. I think I could forgive him, but I don't think I could move on, because I've seen it go up. I've seen it go wrong so many times, and especially if you're not married, there's no way you must stay and take abuse. Like even when you're married, but more so when you're not married, then it will be hard. But when you're in the situation, you might have a different answer. That's why I say, because me see people do it all the time. Would I, from a practical, theoretical perspective, I would say no. I don't know. I think I could forgive him, but I would say I don't think we can move on, because it would take a while to build the trust. From a practical situation, from a theoretical, but practically, with emotions coming into play and actually seeing people change, because I think people can change. I think especially if at that stage of your life you weren't as close to God than you are now, and I see that you're trying to be closer to God, and your spiritual life, you're growing and you have a desire, then possibly. But it's hard for me to say yes or no right now, because but from the book answer would be definitely no. We just can't.
I can't. I can't.
There you don't know.
Listen to me. my girlfriend. If we had an argument, and she stabbed me, I could chalk it up to my girl's just crazy like that. Like, like I could move on from that. I could be in the hospital, get my healing. I could. I'm not saying I would like say an abusive thing, but I could like wrap my mind around that. Anything but that. Like that. And I feel like even when you look biblically, like that was like the only grounds given like for right. Like it's like God knows that's no. That's like my girlfriend and our next tough man. Like listen, that like, she could lie to me and I could get past it. She could hit me, I could get past that. She could burn down my house. can get past that, but that one is
hard. It's hard. But as I say, when you're in the situation, it's different.
I understand.
Yeah.
When you're actually in an emotional position with somebody.
Yeah, and you can't tell any of your friends because your friends will not forgive the person.
Listen,
because
I can't tell my friends because my ego, yo, like the person go church, the guy go church. So me and my girlfriend are sitting in church, and then the guy right past and look at us like, like it's hard. They're hard.
Mm-hmm.
That one's hard. And to me, like, fidelity is such a serious thing. And I can say this. I don't want to say this like in a self-righteous type vibe, because things can happen and people can fall and you never know.
Mm-hmm.
But as it relates to my intention and how my mindset is, and I'm saying this as a person who I've cheated in relationships before, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I was at this point in my life, if I was in a relationship with a girl that I'm serious about, like, this is the one, I feel like, I'm serious about this girl, and I had an opportunity to cheat on her, right? Mm-hmm. And I know for a fact that she won't find out and nobody will find out. Like, in this magical world, I know that for a fact. Mm-hmm. Like, again, I don't want to say it's like from a self-righteous position, right? Because that's when you're gonna fall. But like, as far as my intentions would be, I wouldn't do it, because it's not only her not cheating on me. Like, mm-hmm. I don't want to cheat on her, because to me, the exclusivity that's like the ideal, right? Yeah. And it's that important to me. So it's like, that's just the one thing that I can't like move. I feel like I can't move.
Because you can forgive the person, but the relationship.
It's sticky.
But since we're on this point though, Dale, like, where are you? Because I'm always looking for prospects on my church girls. So are you dating? Are you courting?
We're doing this?
Yeah, we're doing this. Well, everybody know me, me not have no Dale. You will learn this. Zhara has no shame. All right. And Zhara always trying to match mix. So are you dating? Are you courting? What's up? What's happening?
Right now, none of the above.
None of the above. So you're not interested. So you can't. Do you want me to put you on the reserve list for like later? Or
wow, I'm on the hot seat on my podcast. Wow, this is a first. People always ask me, like, I've had this question a lot in the past. So my last relationship was 2019. Mm-hmm. I've been involved with persons since,
like dating but not serious.
But yeah, never is my girlfriend.
Okay.
Where's I going with this? Yeah. So since then, persons have asked me, like, I always get this question. I never understand the question. Like, people ask, "Are you single?" And I'll be like, "Yeah," and they'll be like, "Why?" Like, it's almost like girlfriends that are shop. Like it's like, I never understand like how
that. You can just pick up one, but there are lots of prospects, and it's easier for a guy. I always say it.
What?
Yes, it's easier for a guy.
It's not easier for a guy.
Of course it's easy.
No way.
It's easier for a guy. There are lots of Christian girls. Lovely.
There's no way. If you're average looking to good looking, right? We're comparing apples and apples. So if you're a female, average looking to good looking. And if you're a male, average looking to good looking, right? That female, if she wants a boyfriend today, she can get a boyfriend today. Now, it might not be a boyfriend to her standards, It might not be the guy that checks all the boxes, but she can get a boyfriend today. Easy.
No. I'm
not asking you.
Not with all the things that she wants.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand that. What I'm saying is, put standards aside. She feels like having a boyfriend. She can get a boyfriend today.
All right, that's fair. But
a guy, you can't say that same for a guy. Like he just wants. There's some. I'm not saying there's some guys who are.
no, but I'm talking about a specific type of guy. I'm talking about a guy who takes care of himself, a guy who puts God first, trusts God.
I understand.
Look good, stay good, behave good. Him can go pick one day, and I've proven it. You know my list long, and if there's a guy who's watching this, I have to, if there's a guy who's watching this and you have checked all those boxes and you think that you have checked all those boxes and you're having a difficulty, DM me. I have a long list, ages ranging from about 22, 23 thereabouts, going to about 35, 40 thereabouts. So for the younger ones, I got you. For the older ones, I got you too, okay?
I can't agree that it's easier for the guy though. That doesn't it's so much easier for a girl. So much easier for a girl.
This is a different conversation for a different day, but
so.
I feel because man short, like more you have more in the world in general, and then even worse in the church.
Okay.
That's really the perspective I'm coming from, the fact that if you're supposed to look on the ratio of men to women, and especially in the church, that's what I'm talking. That's the perspective, not just generally or no standards, but
I understand. But the guy has his checklist too,
Yes. All of my girls them pass the checklist too. They don't come on my list until them pass the checklist. So DM me.
All right.
Oh gosh, but yeah, Dale, why are you single still? I know this is your podcast and everything. I know.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't understand the question. Like, is the question?
Okay, let me explain.
Okay.
So it's from the perspective that we think that you have checked some of the boxes, most of the boxes. You take care of yourself. You seem to put God first. You seem to be working on yourself every day. You seem to have ambition. You seem to be somebody who's talented, who puts themselves out there. You're very sociable. Then if having all of those attributes and being somebody who to other females would have checked the box, why haven't you been snatched up yet? Simple.
But it's not. All right. So the best way I can answer that is I've been in relationships before. For whatever reason, they've ended. Right? And whenever the next one is going to start, it's not today. Or it hasn't been up to today. So there's I don't know how else like to answer, because it's not a case where it's like I don't want a relationship right now.
So is it that you're okay? So it's not a case where you're not looking at all, or
but then when people ask looking, right? When people ask, "Are you looking?" To me, that sounds like
you're actively seeking.
I'm going to this church, and I'm like,
yeah, you're not doing that.
About, like, I'm not doing that. You know, so like, yo, whenever
it's COVID, you could be jumping on Zoom calls. You don't know. I don't know.
Listen, right now I'm working on my podcast, and whenever God opens up that door, whenever somebody reveals himself, because again, it's not for I haven't said that sounds heavy, but when the energies match, where she looks at me and I look at her, and it's like there's a lot of mismatched energies,
That makes sense. You can send over your checklist to me though. I look out for the people's best interest.
I hear you. So spoke about your platform earlier that I've checked out. So tell the people where they can see. Tell us what your platform is all about and where they can find it.
Okay, well, you can follow me on Instagram at Zhara.Marie. So that is Zhara. And I guess you can put it down here in like a link or something. Gotcha. And you can also follow me subscribe to my YouTube channel, Zhara Marie. I post Christian content, Christian advice videos under a theme called Dear Church Girl, which actually started on Instagram, kind of spilled over to YouTube. I'll always start with Hey, church girl and guys who watch this, because even though I do cater predominantly to Christian females, I know that I still have some men who watch it and I want them to feel good, but I still will not pull my brand around a neutral theme because it will always be girly, very like big sister, little sister vibe, girlfriend, girl next door type of vibe. That's really the brand. A very big focus is on female empowerment and just helping young Christian women, young and older as well, navigate this Christian lifestyle and actually living it. So doing all of these things, it really started off with wanting a space online, knowing that I like social media. I'm online. I'm watching YouTube videos anyways, but I wasn't relating to anybody because there are lots of people who were not Christians who were producing content. And I mean, big up to them always. But I wanted somewhere where I could identify. So I just created that space. And I mean, it's been a blessing. They have been a big blessing to my life. I love you. And if you're watching this, any of my church girls, I love you. And you can leave a comment, tell me, my DCG tribe. We had a retreat earlier this year. It was amazing. We had maybe over 500 women who joined. And when I tell you that I benefit more from them, they don't even know, but I have grown a lot. We also have Bible study twice a month, every other Thursday, where we explore different topics. But of course, a lot of the taboo areas, I cover a lot of these topics as well. Dating, sexuality, sex, porn, masturbation, those are the topics, those are harsh ones. Growing your faith tips, stuff like that. So if you're watching this, you're interested in anything like that, whether you be male or female, you can follow me on all platforms. And yeah, it's a vibe, always a vibe.
All right, thank you, people. Follow her. Make sure you follow her and subscribe. I have some friends that don't have any behavior, but she said stay out of her DMs. She's not available. But yeah, man, follow her and follow her. I love it. I love what you're doing. And yeah, man.
Same to you, Dale. I love it. I love it. Be a checklist to me though. I look out for the people's best interest.
I hear you. Sorry, yeah, boss.
Oh,
it was definitely a pleasure having you.
It was awesome being here. Thank you for the invite.
Thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this was another episode of To Be Honest. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.